We designed our Thorlo's hiking socks based on a 5-element design matrix. It assures that whether you're taking a day trip or mountain climbing, your feet will be properly protected. This matrix includes shoe or boot construction, foot kinetics, which is the way your feet are required to move, the varied terrains you'll encounter, the climate outside as well as inside your boot, and our consumer testing. Together, these ensure Thorlo's clinically tested padded hiking socks will deliver the guaranteed benefits and provide you with all the foot protection you need to enjoy your adventure. Hiking shoes and boots vary greatly depending on the type of hiking you'll be doing. Generally, the more rigorous the hike, the stiffer the shoe or boot material to help protect against injuries. On the other hand, shoes for day hiking tend to be relatively lightweight, low cut, and just a bit stiffer than an average everyday walking shoe. We've taken all of these into consideration. We have protected padded socks for the street, the trail, the approach, and all the way to the summit. Foot kinetics, that being where and how the foot strikes the ground, affects where we put our padding, how much we use, and the yarns we choose to make the padding. We protect your feet by adding more padding in the ball and heel areas to absorb impact forces and shearing forces which occur when your foot moves around inside the shoe or boot. We'll use thicker padding to protect your foot when going downhill. All the force and load moves towards the front of your foot and your foot presses up against the front of the boot. Our padding will also protect all flexing in your ankle and heel when going uphill. There are 2 climates we consider: the climate outside your shoe or boot and also the climate you create inside your footwear. We know that people hike in different types of climate: hot, cold, rainy, and muggy, and everything in between. All those possibilities are taken into consideration when choosing our yarns and fabric blends for our various sock products. As for the climate inside your shoe or boot, you'll create a good deal of perspiration inside your boot. So Thorlos are designed to wick that moisture away to the outside of your shoe or boot where it can evaporate. We actually use a wide variety of fiber blends, as well as our exclusive Thorlon fiber, which is a type of acrylic. We primarily use Thorlon because it's really the best all-around fiber to use inside the closed environment of a boot or shoe. It wicks moisture and holds its resilience so there's no saturation collapse of the terry loop. We also use Coolmax for hiking in warm weather. We'll blend the padding with Thorlon to increase its resiliency. For colder weather, we have Wool Thorlon blend to provide warmth but also ensure resiliency. Wool on its own absorbs moisture, it doesn't wick it away. Wool absorbs that moisture and becomes saturated, the whole structure of the sock collapses, so we never use wool by itself. We then develop a prototype for testing. The first prototype, we'll use a small group of in-house outdoorsmen to test the product.